if your masculinity depends on how many women want you, is that really masculinity or insecurity? And women sometimes reinforce this lie. We could be honest. Women say they want loyalty, but sometimes they're the main ones that reward this dysfunction. So, some women chase men who already have a bunch of women because perceived demand creates attraction. If everybody wants him, he must be valuable, right? Please know that I'm not saying that this is all women, but it's enough to confuse young men, because now they think to be chosen, I need status, I need options, and I need women. So the cycle just continues. Men perform, women validate, culture profits, and souls suffer. Too many men are dying on the inside, trying to impress a world that keeps moving the goalposts. We have to break this lie before another generation of men mistakes attention for value, lust for love, and popularity for purpose. Because when a man builds himself on cultural illusions, he might gain the world's approval, but lose his soul in the process. A man is not defined by his body count, his flexing, or his status symbols. A real man is defined by discipline, integrity, leadership, self-control, and honor. Proverbs 25:28 says, whoever has no rule over his own spirit is like a city broken down without walls. I want you to really get this. Without self-control, you are vulnerable. That means if lust controls you, you're not powerful. You're enslaved. And what feels like control can actually be the thing controlling you. And what the world glamorizes as harmless indulgence is bondage they're calling freedom. But it can leave wounds in places no eye can see, and could be chaining your soul to something deeper than you ever intended. I'm trying to tell you that this temporary pleasure reaches far beyond the body, because sex is spiritual. Look at what it says in 1 Corinthians 6:16. Or do you not know that he who is joined to a harlot is one body with her? For the two, he says, shall become one flesh. That means intimacy is deeper than physical release. Every encounter carries energy, memory, emotional residue, and spiritual consequences. So when you sleep around, you might be unknowingly carrying trauma, brokenness, confusion, and comparison into your future relationships. So now, real love feels different. And when you finally meet someone worth loving, you might struggle because your mind has been conditioned for novelty. One woman no longer feels exciting enough. Not because she lacks value, but because your appetite has been distorted. And now covenant feels boring to someone addicted to chaos. Years ago, a good friend once told me, your heart becomes cold when you entertain too many women. I didn't get it back then, but I started to realize that repeated emotional and sexual disconnection can desensitize your ability to connect and love deeply. See, you stop seeing women as nurturing, loving, and compassionate souls. You start to see them as experiences, conquests, and momentary gratification. If you only knew the damage that does to your marriage potential, your emotional intelligence, your trust, and your spiritual health.